lots of questions about the level 3 menopause. So I thought I'll address them because there's loads in my WhatsApp and hopefully everyone will see this. And if you think of anything else that you're not sure about, just comment on this video or send me a private message. Sometimes they get a bit lost there. But if you want the whole course details and all the information, underneath just comment menopause and then that will get sent over to you straight away. The qualification is a level 3. It's a YMCA Awards qualification and the full title is the YMCA Level 3 Award in Supporting Participation in Physical Activity Menopause. Now the assessments have changed a lot and they're ever evolving and it's always changing in your favour as the learner so that you can understand the information, you can learn all the information on the topic, you can enjoy the course and then you can take that knowledge and put it into practice in a way that you'll use in the real world, which is key, isn't it? It's not just about learning information, it's also learning the information and teaching and presenting that information, which I think is key in this whole course. One of the first things that you will do is, when you've gone through the first unit, you'll plan a presentation, and this is interesting because I know a lot of you will potentially be speaking. You might be speaking in corporate, you might be doing workshops, you might be presenting for particular groups on the topic of peri and postmenopause and menopause health. So if we can help you create presentations that you'll then use in the real world, tick, that's fantastic, because it's not just about delivering an exercise session that is appropriate for your peri to postmenopausal clients, but it's also being able to present that information, which is as important because, as I've just stated, many of you will be doing workshops and you'll be doing talks. So I think that's a really important key element of this qualification going forward. So you'll plan a presentation on the fundamentals of menopause and the implications of health and well-being. And that means you will plan your script, your talk, and you'll film it. And you'll post it and you'll send it to your assessor, your tutor. And then you'll have what we call professional discussion. So you'll have a one-to-one with your tutor, who will be Kelly or me, and we'll ask you some set questions about that presentation, and you'll just be able to chat through in your own words, showing us that you understand the fundamentals of menopause. So that's just a fantastic part of the course, because you'll use that and it'll be something maybe that you could potentially send on to corporate, which is ideal, I think. You'll then do another presentation where you'll plan a presentation. It's only 10 minutes and it's on the effect of declining hormones, health and well-being for individuals transitioning through the menopause. So that will show, good morning, I know, I am Sarah, it's so excited. That will show that you can articulate how the hormones are declining and the key hormones. Now, for many of you that follow me on this page, you'll have heard me say all this so many times. If you've done MenoFit, you will be totally fine with doing a recorded presentation about that topic, because you're probably talking about that all day, every day anyway. So it's just formalizing that knowledge. And again, we'll help you with the learning. You'll watch the worksheets, you'll do the quizzes, you'll participate in the workshops, and then you'll create your presentation. Again, after the presentation, you'll then have a discussion with your tutor. It'll be me or Kelly, and then we'll just ask you some questions on that topic. So tick, tick. Everybody watching this video will be able to do that, no problem. Then you'll do an applied case study. So what that means is, the award, the YMCA, they'll have set you a fictitious client, 2 clients, and they'll give you all of the demographics and the background and their health history, and then you will create a case study. So you don't have to find anybody for that one. You will have that, it's all there. Then you'll plan an exercise session. Again, this is something that you all do all the time. You'll plan an exercise session, and it's a 10-session progressive program. Now, this can be anything that you're certified in. If you teach Pilates, it could be a Pilates session. If you teach exercise to music, it could be exercise to music. If you teach strength training, strength training. If you walk fit, walk fit. Or you could do a varied program. As long as you're showing safe and effective progression, great, you'll be fine. And that's a 10-session program. So again, we're getting you to plan a 10-session or 10-week program that you could then utilize in the real world. That could become part of your program. Again, you'll have professional discussion with your tutor. I love this angle that once you've done a section, you'll then have a chat with your tutor and you'll go through it, you'll show that you've understood it, the planning, the preparation, great, that's the next bit ticked off. The last part is you'll actually do a case study with a real participant. So a client that maybe she's an existing client, it could be a friend, it could be a family member who is transitioning through menopause. It can be any age group, you can do any exercise modality. Again, it can be Pilates or yoga if you teach that, and then you'll do a real case study. There you go. So it's pretty straightforward, and it's very user friendly. I know you guys sometimes, I know I would be the same, having to remember things and doing exams, and that all seems very daunting. Whereas this is very, very practical. And the information that has been written by the Y and Rachel Hubbard is just phenomenal. And I just know that you're going to love it. I'm so proud that we're launching this qualification. And it really does underscore how important our role as group exercise instructors is, helping, supporting, creating effective programs for our midlife clients. So it's going to be good. So if you're interested, these are the very first launches. So we're taking on a certain amount for this group. It starts at the end of November. If you work for an operator, any of the operators, and this is something that you could potentially get them to fund, let me know as soon as possible, because if we need to raise an invoice or a purchase order, sometimes they take time. So I wouldn't want you to lose out on your place. So if that is a potential, maybe your employer is going to pay for you, please let me know. Say, look, Rachel, save me a place. I want a place, book a place. But obviously you can send us an invoice and we'll get that paid when we next do a payment run. So that's quite normal as well. Details below, comment menopause, and I'll send you all the details. And if you have any questions, just please let me know. I'm more than happy to help. But I think you are going to be really excited about this course, and I think it's going to give you so much underpinning knowledge and also lots of practical skills that you'll be able to use once you've qualified.